Well, hello there, Minecrafters! This is Xenon Cross here, and this time I promise for a long time that this will be one of my last new Minecraft series for a little bit. Now, obviously you're going to be wondering, why? What about Pixelmon? What are you doing there? Well, Pixelmon, I'm having some issues. One of those issues is the world that we've created has spawned in only savannas and desert biomes, with the exception of the one I'm living in, a plains. And you can't do anything with that in a Pixelmon world because, you know, it doesn't really work for Pokemon. It would kind of be like if you were to go into into a Pokemon game, you know, just like you're playing Leaf Green or something, then you go into the Viridian Forest, and then you can't leave the Viridian Forest. You're just stuck in the Viridian Forest forever, so you can only catch Weedles and Caterpies and Pikachu. Not really a cool thing for Pokemon, if you know what I mean. And how are you going to catch them all if you can only catch like 12 of them? Now in my case it's a little different. You can catch a lot more, but you're never going to get them all. So instead, I'm busy moving myself onto a server. I still have to find one that isn't weird or anything, and one that's actually going to be active long enough for me to be on it, so that I can train up my Pokemon back to a relative point. I'll probably just start with a Torchic again, and then get up to like, level 30 or something, and then just have at it. Or the first gym if they level cap or something stupid like that. But the other issue I'm having is Pixelmon causes this immense lag. It doesn't matter what you got, doesn't matter how it works, it just lags. And the issue I've been having recently is OpenGL, which is the program they're using to do the graphics, basically, that Java is using to render everything, craps out a heck of a lot. Like, the leaves will flash, I can't see the ground is flashing, and obviously it's not very conducive to being recordable. So, obviously not cool. Why do I only have 91 mods active? That's odd. It's probably my RPG inventories. Huh. Okay, weird. But anyway, this new mod pack I know will take a very long time because I've already started a world or two just to give it a test run, and well, it's hard. I've died probably more times here than almost anywhere else, but then again, I've actually tried to play. I haven't given up yet. But this pack is called Hubris. It is a complete all-out magic pack, which is really cool. It uses the hardcore quest thing, Mobobber mod. The little book that you get that gives you a quest. Now, this one's more developed than Sky Factor, where Sky Factor is a bit more open-ended on its quests. And there wasn't actually that book. This thing is very quest-driven, and doing the quests pretty much leads to your survival. So, without further ado, I'll bring you in. As you can see here, that's my test world. We're going to obviously have our... I guess we're going to call it the first attempts, because if we corrupt the world or something dumb like that, obviously, I'll let you see cheats are off, bonus chest is off, generate structures, will type default. We'll leave the seed blank, hopefully it doesn't murder us, and survival. So there you go. No settings have been changed. But just as a warning before we get in there, you will notice a biome that if you are not familiar with the mod Thaumcraft, don't fret. The world is more than one biome. Just at the moment, it is only one biome. The entire world basically has been taken over by this stuff called taint. And taint spreads, and spreads fast. And as you can see here, it's pretty much rendered the world inert. It's going to slowly consume the world, and it's not going to be a very happy place. So we have journey map here. We got something pretty nice going on over there. I'll go check that out real quick, because I don't have much time. Because if it gets night on us and we do not have a place to hide, I'm dead. And it's just going to be a loop of me dying and dying and dying. Even during the day, it's pretty freaking dangerous out here. Sadly, there's no way to cut these trees down really fast, as I would hope. But, oh well. I'll worry about the questing book later, because I already know some of the starter quests, so I'll just ignore them for the moment, so that we can just get some resources. Because if I don't get some resources, as I said, we'll just be dead. Yeah, dying is not a very good option right now. So, basically the entire premise of the pack is, you know, there was some time ago where magic was thought to be only a good thing and that no one could corrupt magic and that magic was just benevolent. And that it held the key for everything, you know, that humans could achieve and yada yada yada. Humans being humans, a group of people tried to use it to do something stupid and they ruined it. They ruined it. This is exactly why we can't have nice things. As you see here, they pretty much destroyed the freaking world. You literally end up with this taint. And as you check here, we're literally in a tainted biome, tainted land, as they so call it. And obviously, that's no bueno. Muy no bueno. Like, I'm not even sure how to describe how stupid these people must have been. But then again, you know, humans will be humans. So, apparently, you, the player, because it's not just me, you guys can play this too. If you ever actually download the Feed the Beast launcher, I will put the name of the packet down there and the maker, whose name I can't remember. It's actually a third-party pack. It is not by the Feed the Beast team itself, but Feed the Beast does endorse it. It's in their third-party section, and oh my god, just get out of here! No. That stuff decays and like actually will give me taint damage. Yes, that sounds really creepy. And it's a little perverse. So I just ask that you keep your snickers to yourself when you laugh every time I say the word taint. But there's not much I can do about it. I've kind of run myself into a wall here. And picked a pack where everything's been turned into taint. Quite honestly. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to collect a normal seed real quick. Oh, darn it. Balmic slimes are spawning everywhere. There we go, we got normal seeds. Get out! No, I don't want you. Alright, put this way. I was lagging there a bit, sorry for that. Alright, so, I believe it was... I am now heading the wrong direction. I wanted to go this way. I probably don't want to sprint because I don't want to waste the no food that I have currently, but I really don't have much of a choice. Because if I run out of time and we're stuck out here, as I said before, it'll just be a loop of deaths. So I hope to be able to just make a base real quick before that gets to be a problem. Yeah. So basically, there's not much really to explain. Except that this taint stuff's really bad. What the heck? This is an underground dungeon, it is. Yeah. I'll just mark this on... I almost fell in. We'll just mark this as a dungeon large. Save that, and we'll come back to it when we're a little more equipped to fight that. Just a zombie, you can take it. No, man, you want me to die? Like, is that your goal here? Heal grass, we don't want that. Alright, there's a furnace here, and we just got 5 pieces of coal. Sweet. It's amazing. Alright, is there a village nearby? Maybe? Map's not loading. Please, map, I need you to load. I need to know if there's something going on over here. Because if we can find a village... Yeah, there is a village up there, I think. That would be nice. Ah, this piece of grass growing inside of the crusted taint. Sorry about that. I'm back. And heading towards this thingamabobber over here, which I hope... It's a village. I see the testificate symbol on the thing. It's just got this awesome little towers here. which is good for us because that means the village can defend itself a bit better than normal. Oh, it's got a freaking battle tower in the middle. That's actually bad, but it's all cool because we have these guys, villagers with weapons. We'll kind of climb this tower and hope there's nothing bad in it. I think there's just guards. It's a nice chest here. Ooh, a bow, arrows, leggings. Let's equip those. Hey man, how you doing? They just don't care about me stealing their stuff. They're just like, yeah, that guy probably needs it. Actually, we should keep those, because if I can keep those at full health, I might be able to cheat the quest book a little bit. Yes, I know cheating. Well, it's bad, but, you know, at this one time, I'm pretty sure you can forgive me. There's actually never a chest in these things, so why am I checking? I've never found a chest inside one of these buildings, which agitates me a bit. There's gonna be a crafting table in those buildings, so we'll probably head to those buildings to stay the night. Or maybe we'll try to find out how to get inside this thing. Oh, here we are. We have to be careful of traps inside these. These are from runic dungeons, I think, or relics. You can get these awesome relics. Like this will give you night visions when used, but it only gives it for 2 minutes and probably only has one use. It provides illumination. I'm not sure what that means. Like did you see that? An invisible pressure plate. If that was hooked up to something, we'd be dead. There's a dispenser with an arrow trap there. Camouflaged wooden wall plate. I broke it. We now have it. I actually can't get up there. That's mean. Let's make ourselves a pick, basically. Having a bit of trouble with inventory tweaks there. Alright, let's get ourselves up there. That was literally in the same place. What am I doing? I mean, it's just a wooden thing. It doesn't actually matter. No, see, these wall dispensers can have like iron swords, and I can take them out, but they're really broken iron swords. But 2 really broken iron swords and a crafting table make a slightly less broken iron sword. You serious? Can you give me this? Because that's not actually really required. Ouch. I don't know if I took the block from there, but that hurt. Like, holy crap. Okay, we'll just fix that, because I'm not sure why that happened. This is an illusionary block, which means you can actually get up here. There is actually no point to get up here. Can you actually harvest this thing? No. It lied. Their chest up here? I don't think so. But you never know, sometimes. Very rarely, but sometimes. Alright, no, we got nothing. Alright, so we're going to take the crafting table. Because crafting table's crafting table. And I believe it's night, actually. Or it's going to be in a moment. We're kind of safe here, which is good news. We're protected by the fact that there's villagers with weapons all over the place. Oh, blacksmith, yes. Let's see if we get anything nice. Holy hand grenade. Oh, yeah. An artifice dragon talon. Not much use alone. Wouldn't think so. Got some apples, got some iron ingots, and an ender staff. Cast ender pearls. Right-clicking a wraith node binds to it, allowing you to return to it at will. 4 ender pearls. Currently bound to no right. That's actually not half bad. Let's collect some of this wheat real quick. Backing up. Just taking it all. Because we need it. This is a place We want the apples, we want the saplings, we want the bread. Take the clay, just cause. They're not taking damage from monsters, they're just taking damage from taint. Which is bad, of course, but yeah. There's no monsters out yet. Oh god, that spawned in the village. It's because I'm going the wrong way. I should be going this way. I made the jump, alright. This is the building we want to chill out in. Right here, because there's monsters over there right now. So we'll just chill in here. Because the guards will actually take care of most of the monsters for us. If they can ever get down the ladder. Okay, here, how about this? We'll try to get the guards into the ladder. Man, they're having some trouble. It's not helping them either. Now he's just stuck on the floor. Okay, so we'll just chill out here. We got some bread. We're doing alright. We do have a crafting table, which is good news. Because that means I heard an explosion. Which isn't exactly the greatest thing, but better than not. Okay, so we do have some bread. Believe it or not, I'd love to save one piece of bread if we can, because I'll need it for a quest. I hear creepers blowing up, probably from the battle tower. Or whatever that thing's actually called. So we'll look a little bit at the questing book. That's a tainted villager, which is not good at all. This is just a little bit of the thing, basically what I told you, not much. Alright, so here's our quests. We have none completed. Because first, we have to get oak wood planks, which... Oh, we need 32 of them. Should be enough. There we go. Now we basically get a steel leaf axe and 10 torches. Alright, and then we can start the quest. And we did get small rations. We got 3 sets of seeds. We claim the roads. We get some bread. So we have completed 2 quests. Defense is we need 1 iron chest plate, which is going to be a little hard to make, but we'll make it eventually. Agricraft we won't start just yet. Leather knowledge is you just manual submit. Basically, physical taint causes illness and infests everything near, but what if my base didn't touch the ground? So basically what it's telling you is to build up here. So we want to claim that reward, because obviously we get 64 cobblestone and 20 ladders for free, which isn't half bad. Toasty, you can actually make toast. All you have to do is just do this. I'm going to actually make a furnace with the cobblestone it gave me, because I can easily get more cobblestone. Cobblestone's pretty cheap. Let me organize this over here. Put my bow in my first inventory slot. Apples up there. Actually, this there. God darn it. Swap the apples with the bread. Put this down. Switch this in. Put 1 piece of... Actually, just put all of that in there and just 1 piece of coal. And we can actually get toast. Which is slightly better off than bread, but not much. Not much at all. But every little bit helps. Here we get toast. But switch over to the quest book, claim the reward, we get an extra piece of toast. And then zombie jerky, it says we can make zombie jerky by putting rotten flesh and salt. But not much we can do there, really. Sort the inventory real quick. Pull out the rest of that. We have 1 more piece of toast coming to us. And there we go. We have the axe, we have a wooden pick, we do have a sword. That's kind of broken, but nonetheless it's still an iron sword. You know, don't want to let it go to waste. We're safe up here from any mobs, because mobs can't spawn on the roof above us. Because of the way it's tiered and stuff. There's a witch getting attacked. You can hear them. Like, they want to get down there to fight, but they Oh, one of them got out. Huh. How about we fix their base for them? Because I screwed that up. Odds are they can't actually get down the ladders, even though they try. Which is pretty funny to think about, but apparently they can't get down the ladders. So basically, all of these quests, you know, we have some quests completed. New Dragon Claws. Dragon Claws consume hunger in place of absorbing fire damage. Ooh. We get rare treasure, so manual... Oh, we don't have Dragon Claws, we have Dragon Talons. Dragon Talon, there we go. A task of a player needs specific items. Dragon Talons are simple crafting materials. We get 3 Dragon Talons. I will totally take those, because we just get more. And then we probably can make Dragon Claws with that. I see all. The Ender Staff consumes Ender Pearls and can shoot them a further distance. The user also takes no damage while using the staff. Consumes Ender Pearls. Do I have enough space to take 3 stacks of Ender Pearls? Just barely, so we'll claim that reward. We get 3 stacks of Ender Pearls. Woot woot, you know? Alright, so we'll ditch... Actually, we'll make a... It's raining. Not always a good sign. Is there a backpack for this? There are backpacks. So... Adventure backpack. There's a mod called Adventure Backpack. Ooh, Ars Magica 2, Crystal Phylactery. Huh. Inflatable boat. 2-cylinder diesel engine, machete handle, hose nozzle, backpack tank, sleeping bag, campfire. Adventure backpack standing chest, 2 backpack tanks, a sleeping bag, and a gold ingot. And 4 leather. That is actually really expensive, impressively. But good news, I don't think it's impossible to make. No. That was a weird sound. That was a very weird sound. Alright, so we now have... one of them has an error. Weird. One of them has a 1 on it, the other does not. It shouldn't make a... How do we make Dragon Claws? Can we actually craft those? Would that be a thing? We need flint and steel, and we need 8 of them. How many do we have? We have 5 of them. We actually need 3 more. That is actually quite sad. And now they're taking up more space in my inventory than I want. Alright, so we'll get rid of all the witchery seeds, because I actually am not 100% sure what witchery, like how to work witchery. We don't need the carrots, so we can just get carrots. Oh, can I put that on? I can. It's not actually going to do anything. So, I'm not going to wear it. And I believe that is the sunrise. So we can get a move on. So we don't have to chill up here anymore. So we can explore the village just a bit more. Can I swap it today? Okay, map, don't do what I ask you to do. That's cool. Now the map's gonna flop back and forth between night and day. What a loser. Alright, set it today and just wait. Alright, so while we're waiting for the map, I believe there's only one blacksmith. Though I can't really tell because there's so many buildings inside this place. We're going to try to go into the ones that have, you know, the mobs coming out of them. Which is a little dangerous, of course, but I think we can do it. There's a zombie. We're going to ignore him because he's focused on other deeds at the moment. Hey, zombie, no. Alright, so I saved him. Yeah, see, now I'm taking taint damage. Taint's actually hurting me. It happens. You get, like, taint poisoning. That's the thing. Got some gunpowder. Believe it or not, we'll want books. Not as many as I picked up, but it'll work. We'll want dirt as well, but not at the moment. That's not as magical tool, we just need an item frame now. An item frame would be very helpful. Where's that building I almost walked into that had this? Oh, it was the battle tower. I almost walked into the battle tower. I love how there's a villager chilling in the place where zombies spawn. There is a hole in the roof, so I actually do have to be wary. Let's build up to the roof and close off the holes so that I can be in here safely. Actually, what we can do is we can literally tower right above these things. And the spawner is right here. And we can just let that freak out. Special cave spider of lightning? Well, that's dangerous. I have to stop from that zombie. This spider, on the other hand, can die. It'd not be cool if I died, but you know, things happen. Thank God he can't get down here. There's one more hole in the roof, and I have to go close that real quick. So check the chest. Loaded baked potato. That's actually really good. I'm not actually 100% sure what's going on out there. Or why. It's kind of like just happening. Oh, that's a normal villager. This is a tainted villager, so we actually need to kill this guy. Spider. I just killed the villager and he became tainted. Gravestone spawned that. Plague zombie, get back. Infected. Okay, let's get out of this death trap. I think the village is more death trap than anything else. Quite honestly. Is this a second village? Or it's just a lone house? Lone house is completely okay with me. Oh, it's one of these houses. We probably can borrow this for now. It'll give us a nice stable place to be at the moment. Press F7 because I think, yeah, that's what I thought. I lost a lot of my torches. So, actually, you know what? There. Okay. So we now have a second floor that's mostly good. I do have to remove the taint from inside the building. There was a wooden door there, it was just broken. I can't actually pick up the second door because this is 1.7, not 1.8 Minecraft. Put these down. Take the door, set it on, open it, set it on, come in the door, close the door. Okay, we are actually inside of a stable building. You know, it's kind of like where you're supposed to put horses and stuff. So we're remotely safe. You know, we'll be okay. All right, so we have a start. So let's set out our stuff. We'll start here, and eventually I'll move to a base that's not actually on the ground anymore. We don't need the fences out here. I mean, down here. Alright, so obviously, that there. To stop things from spawning, we'll put that down. I'm going to need more torches, so we're going to actually use some of our coal for that. We have 8 new torches. Wow, we have a lot of ender pearls now. So we have 2 coal. So let's make some chests. We're going to need a bunch of chests. 6 chests, I only want 4. I'll take the wood back. I almost took out all the chests. Alright, so we have a lot of chest storage space now. I believe it's that. Just sort that. Really handy inventory tweaks. And then whatever is going on in there. That's a little broken. I believe if I press F7 it'll fix it, yeah. Alright, so we have a bit of a start. Did I complete any new quests? I don't actually think so. Holy grenade, Batman. Does stupid damage to mobs without destroying blocks. Tesco claiming specific items. Rewards 3 holy hand grenades. Holy crap. We just now have a... Oh, hey, look, they finally merged into one item. That's cool. Provides illumination. I don't understand what that means. Oh, wait, we have chain boots. We can put those on. They offer, like, no protection whatsoever, but... Meh. I don't know if the taint can actually just keep coming into the house. If so, that is a bit annoying. So... Probably in between videos, I'll just work on doing stupid Minecraft stuff. Like collecting a lot of wood. Maybe actually building a base that's in the air to avoid the taint, because... Actually, I think I found out why the taint keeps getting inside. Alright, that should fix that. You actually want to, even though it's like near impossible, try to keep the fibrous taint away from things, because this is what gives you the taint sickness. It's what does damage. Man, it's all over the place. It's just bad. Like, really bad. So, that was a doozy. So it's day mode. I don't know why it's in cave mode. So it's journey mode. I'm just gonna run it. I guess it still is night. So hard to type in clock. No, it's actually day. It is. Yes, it is. It's still in cave mode. It thinks we're in a cave, so if I were to step outside, it should change back to day mode. Yeah, there it went. Try to stand here and not take taint damage. So we can kind of look around. This is where we were. That's the village. There's like something going on weird over there. There's a relic building. That's a battle tower. That's the dungeon thing we're going to investigate later. There's another relic building. There's actually a portal to the Twilight Forest right there. Which is cool, but really bad at the same time, because, you know, entering the Twilight Forest is not good for us yet. So, yeah, I guess this video has been going on long enough. So, I hope you guys, like this little bit of change. Pixelmon will eventually be brought back, and I'll run these 2 packs side by side until if Pixelmon ever picks back up or stops being stupid. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just behaving weird for me. So I'll try to bring that back, because obviously it's probably a little bit more cool than normal Minecraft, because Pokemon. But you know, you can only do so much. So I have this until then. Hopefully, this will probably run a very long time. This will probably be the main one. And then Pixelmon will be out there by itself, because I might join other people with Pixelmon as well. So, yeah, this is our start. We have the stuff to actually build a base in the air, which I will do probably in the videos in between, or maybe this base will actually work as long as I can keep the taint out. I probably can just scale inside the building and just extend the building upwards or something, build a nice wizardy tower. And we need food. I put all my food away like an idiot. Alright, so yeah, I guess that's our start. There's my little chain boots. All stupid. It's kind of dark up here. Oh well. So, yeah. Now it's really dark down here. Let's fix that. Alright, so, okay, this time, for real. I guess, that'll be all for today, guys. So, I guess I'll see you guys later.